Good morning, YouTube winners. 2021 is your year. Happy Monday to you. Let's talk about the health of Bitcoin. Guys, I'm not into wasting time, so let's jump right into it. What you're looking at here is the meteoric run in Bitcoin from 2015 to 2017. Let's start there. Let's take a look at what our traditional pullback was. There's 42%. So from this top to this low, 42%. Then we had a new swing high and a new swing low. Again, almost 41%. A new swing high, a new swing low. That one, 34%. Then we came up to this one and we had 34%. So we went from 40 to 40 to 34 to 34. And then over here we back to 38, so almost 40% there. Let's see what we get here. Top to bottom, 39, so 40%. Notice this correction here and this correction here took you a little bit of time. Like literally, we're talking the 18th of June to the 18th of August, so 60 days. On this one here, the 11th of June to the 17th of July, so 5 weeks, okay? All these other ones were pretty small. A couple weeks, you were done. A week, you're done. This one's 2 months. This one right here, a couple weeks, you're done. So we're going to get to what that means here in just a minute. Let's go to the next swing high. Here we had 40%. And again, we had the 2nd of September to the bottom. This was only 2 weeks, okay? So let's talk about this. I teach over in the patreon.com/CryptoJ and at thebitcoinacademy.net. And one of the things I teach is this. If we grab a drawing tool, one of the things I teach is this. When you stair climb like this is very, very healthy structure. Very, very healthy structure. And then you're looking for your blow off top here, where the price actually went 300% in just about a couple of months, a little less than a couple of months. So this is very healthy structure, but let's compare that to what we're getting now with Bitcoin. And we'll just get rid of all these. And we'll roll over here to the most current rise. Now keep in mind our rise looks different because we had our first leg up here with a big ABC correction, and then we started here. So we don't have a rise that started here. Well, let me put it to you like this. In that first rise I just showed you, we kind of had a rise that went like this. And it just kept going and kept going until it topped out, okay? We don't really have that. It looks different, looks completely different. We've got, in my view, I'll just tell you the way I view it, and I think that everything we're doing this year, everything we're doing in 2021 is only going to be 2/3 of our rise. I've kind of explained that to you guys. So let's look at it like this. Let me pull this over. I think we're getting one of these, one of these, one of these, about right in there. One of these, probably maybe as low as 40, and then one of these up to here. Okay, that's what I think we're going to do. And I think this whole thing takes us, let's see, that's May of 2021. Let's roll that on out here. This is probably more like November. Let's take it on out where it needs to be. September, October, November. Okay. And then a move down. Let's put this where it goes. November. Something like that. And then this last move here, by the way, that one's only up to about 115, 120. Somewhere in there. A move down and then a move up into 2022. And this move into 2022 actually also goes out to about September to October, November. So I mapped that out for you guys on the last YouTube, okay? So let's check Bitcoin's health on this meteoric rise that we're in, which, by the way, is part of wave 3. This is all part of wave 3. But what I want to focus on right now is I want to look at, number one, the health. Since we hit the bottom right here, I want to take a look at our pullbacks. That was 15% from there. Then we made a new swing high. We came down to a new swing low, 20%. Then we made a new swing high up to here. And actually our pullback was about 17%. It was really less than that because we had that pullback. That was 15. Then we went up, and that little pullback was only 10. So here, even in here, only a 15% pullback. Okay? I'm not even going to count this little small one here. I don't think you can. Then we came up here, and we had a little bit bigger pullback that did 30%. That's more like what we were looking at in 2017. So in essence, right now, the actual pullbacks are looking like they are not as healthy. What I mean by that is there's not enough accumulation phase. What does that mean? What that means is this: we're going to have bigger crashes. In my view, because of that, we're going to have bigger crashes. So if we look at this, that was the January the 8th, and that correction lasted until Mr. Elon Musk opened his mouth on Twitter. So that's January the 27th. So this is only a 3-week correction. I'm actually of the viewpoint that when we get done with this move we're in now, and we are not done in this move, in my view, does not go from here to 100,000. And guys, I am perfectly okay if I'm wrong. I've been wrong before many times. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been wrong many of times, and I've also gotten it right many times. I actually think we have one more push to probably somewhere in the 62, 63, 65 region. I've told my team we have overperformance levels. I'm not going to talk about that here. You can pick that up on our Patreon. So everything we're seeing, we expected to see. I have drawn this out for our team explicitly. And when this kind of ends, and I'm not going to say when I think it ends here, but let's just say that it was 75,000, for example. When that ends, I actually think that Bitcoin is going to get a little bit bigger correction. I think a 40 to maybe as high as a 50% correction that lasts for a good 60 days. In this entire move up, we've had no corrections. The longest correction we've had is 3 weeks. Well, if you want to bring some health back into Bitcoin, let's have a 60-day correction. Now again, I'm hypothetically using 76,000. My target might only be 63. I'm not telling you guys that here. I'm just telling you hypothetically, okay? Once that happens, I think we're going to get a little bit bigger of a correction, okay? And then I think that to the end of 2021, we'll do another 5-wave impulse. That'll go like this and like that, okay? Now, if we're looking at the health of Bitcoin, and that's what this video is about, to me, this rise is not healthy. What would be healthy is to start to get a little bit bigger correction and a little bit longer correction. So since we've not had a whole lot of health here, and this was the first sign that we're getting a little bit of health, I'm looking for us to have some more signs of bigger and longer correction. So I'm covering that in great detail in our Patreon. I'm covering it on the BitcoinAcademy.net with our folks. And in addition to that, here's what I also want to tell you. When this happens right here, there are some amazing things that will take place in crypto that a lot of you new people are not expecting. You're going to have your mind blown. There are some amazing money-making opportunities that you probably will miss unless you know what the heck you're doing, unless you've been around a while. And I'm not saying even on that, I'm going to get it 100% correct. I'm probably not. But I'm going to probably get it more correct than most people putting lots of dollars into people's pockets. When this happens, this next 60 days, I'm going to call it March and April. If I were advising the team of folks that I work with, I would tell them that March, April, and May are the 3 months they need to not miss a single post that I do, and they need to be following along very, very, very carefully. March, April, and May is going to be a massive money-making opportunity. March, April, and May. Now, you will realize your profits from April and May and March here. But here's the thing. You've got to know what to do here on every single crypto you love. And I'm just telling you, it takes a little bit of experience to know how to do that. So anyway, guys, come join us. We're having fun. I wanted to come out here and just talk to you a little bit about the health of Bitcoin. I wasn't going to be long-winded today. So keeping this kind of short, but do come join us. Patreon.com/CryptoJ, thebitcoinacademy.net. You can learn everything from the security of crypto, what wallets, what scams. I mean, we're constantly posting all the scams that come out. You guys may or may not have seen the latest scam that's coming out on Chainlink. We've got it posted in our Patreon. Come join us, guys. We're going to keep you posted. We're going to keep you in the know. And we've got hundreds and hundreds of people that have been with us for 3 years, and they're all making a ton of money. Right now, every single person in there has got a massive smile on their face. They are making some big, big money. I like to call it wealth creation, and so do they. Come join us, guys. We're having fun. 2021 is your year.